welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Brooks Monaghan, women's soccer coach at Memphis. A new season, kind of a new era coach, and it's going to be the changing of eras this year as well. We'll talk more about that later, but your season has already started and you're off to a nice 2-0 start.
Yeah, no, so far so good. You know, the kids came in with the right mentality. They worked extremely hard during preseason, and, you know, it's up to this point, we're happy with where we're at.
You're expecting, I think, a pretty solid year this year. Last year was kind of a transition year. You had a bulk of players from that run. You had a lot of freshmen last year, and this is kind of the next step as you put it back together.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year we knew there was going to be some growing pains, but you know, last year is a thing of the past. This year is all that matters, and you know, we learned a lot. You know, I mean, I learned a lot. The players learned. The returners learned a lot. And like I said, I mean, they've come in and, you know, first of all, they've brought in a great fitness base, and their mentality, the leadership, everything has been very quality up to this point in time.
You started it off with a shutout, 2-0 over Sanford. You had goals by Eugene Nugent and Valley Sanderson.
Yeah, no, two new players, you know, two talented players. You know, we need some of those players to step up and score, obviously, but you know, like I said, it's going well. It's early in the season. We've got a long way to go, but with the right mentality, you know, it gives ourselves a chance.
You come back, you get a very good win over Missouri, a 2-1 overtime win, and this kind of goes into your formula you have had since you've got here is to build a very tough schedule, because you know the importance of building RPI points, what a resume will look like at the end of the season to give yourself a chance for an at-large if you don't win a conference tournament.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's you know, it also prepares us for conference. Our conference this year, you know, haven't made the move or whatever. It's going to be more challenging, you know. So to play a non-conference schedule the way we are, it's imperative. You have to, you know, to prepare yourself for it. But you know, two great wins over the weekend. I mean, Sanford turned around on Sunday and beat Tennessee. So you know, right now we're in good shape. But again, it's only 1 week into the season.
You talked about those new names in Eugene and Valerie, but some of your veterans helped you out big time against Missouri. Diamond Simpson got your first goal. Cristobal Adoro, there she is again, got that golden goal to win it.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think we're a team this year that, you know, we're not just going to rely on one player. I think we've got a lot of weapons. You know, and right now we're just trying to find out the players that complement each other on the field. You know, we're still trying to figure that out, you know, especially with so many new players. But, you know, we've found some of the newcomers who have really made the transition smoothly and fitting in well, and you know, we have high expectations for some of those kids. And
you get your first weekly award in that 2-0 shutout, and then just the one goal given up in overtime was Maurice Bard-Martell, your keeper. Yep. Gets the AAC Rookie of the Week. Just announced College Sports Madness Rookie of the Week, so right. Some nice honors early on.
Yeah, it's great for her. You know, it's you know, when you get awards, especially, you know, as a freshman, you know, you hope that it builds confidence. But Maurice couldn't have done it without the players in front of her. There's no doubt. You know, Maurice came up big when she needed to come up big, but, you know, the front four in front of them, they had a tremendous weekend, and hopefully they'll continue that and make Maurice's job or Krista's job or Allison, whoever's in there, easy. You know, I mean, we feel very good about where the depth of our goalkeeper position. We feel that we have several, you know, it's not just one, you know. I mean, we're very fortunate to have the quality in that position that we do.
Coach, we'll talk about the upcoming games here in just a second, but we've talked about the last year, and you've touched on it this year, the new era in women's soccer with the AAC, but kind of the ending of another era going into next season. This should be the final season at Mike Rose. If you go over to the Park Avenue campus now, you can see the progress being made on the track and field and the new soccer pitch over there. And I know that's something when you guys practice, you can look over and see the progress. It'll be pretty neat to come back and play on campus for the first time in a long while, but also a lot of good memories out of Mike Rose. You got 5 championships out of Mike Rose.
Right. No, Mike Rose has been great to us. We've loved playing out there. You know, how soon will we be on campus? Maybe a year, maybe 2 years. Mm-hmm. It's okay because, again, of the quality that we have at Mike Rose. But it is exciting. I'm a firm believer that college athletics should be played on campus, and so that's coming. It's going to be a beautiful facility, and it's great. It's great to look over your shoulder when you're at practice and see them moving dirt. And it's one of those things. It was just, I can speak for myself and for Richie, our men's coach. It's just starting it. Now that it's gotten started, again, super excited. We know that it's coming, but we're going to miss Mike Rose.
Yeah. You get a game out at Mike Rose, in fact, Friday night, then you'll go on the road Sunday up to Murfreesboro, but Vanderbilt comes to town Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I'm really good friends with those coaches, and, one of the assistants used to be, an assistant for me. But very athletic team, very, well-coached team. We're going to have our hands full. We're going to have to play at our best to give ourselves a chance to win. So looking forward to the game. Should be exciting. And, hopefully we just continue to have a great week at practice and be ready to go.
Then a pretty good test on Sunday. You're going to go to Middle Tennessee, so you get this version of women's soccer on the road for the first time.
Yeah, no. Again, everybody on our schedule is a tough game, and that's kind of been, we've talked about that with our team. It's one game at a time. You can't overlook any team at all, and so. Going on the road, obviously, that is a challenge, something new for us. But it's one game at a time. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Whether you're at home or away, just one game at a time.
All right. Well, Coach, best of luck this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Perfect.
That is head coach Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.